What is going on, FG3000? Back in the place to be, and welcome to Ragnarok Begins. And dude, when I set up this intro, I zoomed in for dramatic effect, but I had no idea that my mittens were so oversized, dude. Like, look at that. So here we are, Ragnarok Begins. And dude, I swear, over the many years of this YouTube channel, like how many Ragnarok games have we covered up until this point? Like, I feel like it has to be at least a baker's dozen. But here's Gravity once again with yet another Ragnarok game, but I feel like they put a little bit more effort into this one. And actually, I know for a fact they put in more effort. If you look back to all the other Ragnarok games that have come out up until this point, like I bet money, I actually bet real pesos, not a single one of you guys out there are actively playing any of the previous Ragnarok games minus the original. Like, no way, I can say that with full confidente. All right, you wanna ask how I know? Because I can see everything you have on your phone right now. Yeah, I can do it. Nothing gets past a watchful eye of FG. That's me. So I don't know what I'm doing. Here we are, man. Ragnarok Begins, and you know, it's pretty much exactly what you think it is. I'm not about to say anything shocking. It is an auto quest, auto path, auto combat, auto grind, auto play MMO. This is available on iOS as well as Android, but today I am playing the Windows PC version. Look at that little cutscene with me in my yoga pants. They gave out some free costume tickets, so I bought me a little yoga outfit. I'm about to go do some spin. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and skip that for the sake of the YouTube, but you know, pretty much exactly what you might expect, right? You talk to a bunch of NPCs, they're gonna send you out into the world to either pick up stuff or kill stuff. Eventually you'll hit a level where it's like, hey, you gotta just grind like crazy until you hit level 45 before you do the next part of the quest. Rinse and repeat on, and you continue doing that all the way up to different job classes, different environments, you know, fighting all of your favorite nostalgic enemies from Ragnarok, along with your favorite nostalgic Ragnarok soundtrack. I couldn't get that out, but you know what I was trying to say. So right now we are on the lookout for the Fishing Adventurer. So here we are, side-scrolling 3D, and like I said a little bit earlier, you can definitely tell that Gravity put in a lot more effort into this one because it doesn't feel like a throw together, right? It doesn't feel like a cash grab, just trying to live off the Ragnarok name. Like, it feels like, yo, Ragnarok really does begin here, right? So app name, it works really well. So it looks like we are going to get some sticky and pointy coral here. So here we are. You can always see lots of people running around. Oh, look, hold up, dude. I got you, homie. Look at this. I'll bring this guy back to life. Oh, wait, I thought, here we go. Look at that. Just give him a little rub down with my big old hands. The guy's like, wait, don't touch me with those. Maybe I'll just stay dead. Boom, he's back to grinding. So that guy, he probably went to school, went to the bathroom, did number 1, number 2 combined, and was like, dude, I hope when I come back to my computer, I'm like level 54. That's actually gonna be possible because FG was a good guy, brought him back to life. What about the game, FG? Dude, it's a game. Here's my character right over here. I'm FG, bruh. Base level 3, my job is a mage. You can pretty much use any weapon that you want. So my mage is using a big sledgehammer, but there are some passive skills that make me do more damage when I use stabs and stuff like that. But I'm pretty happy with my hammer right now and my bow-legged stance with my yoga pants. But that is pretty much that, right? Talk to NPCs, complete quests, kill enemies, grind, and more grind. When it comes to actual auxiliary gameplay modes, you have a few different options here. Believe it or not, do I want to, yeah, I'll show you this. There's an endless tower, and this is probably the first time I've ever seen an endless tower where you can actually party up with people, right? So that's a big thing, you know, go into this endless tower, party up, and you guys can auto your way all the way up to the top. But do keep in mind, actually, some of the bosses are no joke whatsoever. Like, some of the bosses, if you're not actually getting out of telegraphs and whatnot, you will die. So this is slightly more active gameplay here for you on this endless tower mode. Once again, with parties. Speaking of parties, you also have dungeons here as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into 2 queues. Hopefully we can have this done by the end of the video. But you can see multiple dungeons here, multiple bosses. Cool little, is that a waifu? Close enough. A couple of dungeons there as well. Filled bosses, as you guys might expect. There's a realm militia mode where it's basically like a horde mode style, and then you have arena, which is also PvP, which dude, I can't queue into that, but that is that. So hopefully we can find some parties while we're doing some solo content, but that is pretty much the game right there. Endless tower, dungeon, filled bosses as they spawn. The game will give you a nice big pop-up letting you know that a filled boss is about to spawn, and within about an hour or so you get a big heads up. The realm militia militia, which is like a horde mode, daily bounty, which is like a bounty board, and then arena, which is PvP. That is pretty much the game. There is a housing system. I'm not going to go too much into that just because I don't really have too much of anything inside my house right now. You can go to this little island and do some fishing. Guilds exist for you to do quests and kind of team up with people, but that is pretty much the game, man. This is Ragnarok Begins, and definitely one of the better entries into the Ragnarok saga, right? And you know, I can say with absolute confidence that this is by far not the worst Ragnarok game to ever come out. It might actually be one of the better ones, but honestly, with so many that have come out, I don't really remember the details of all the other Ragnarok games that have come out, but I definitely feel like I played this game much longer for my first impression than those other ones. I feel like those other Ragnarok games, dude, I couldn't get out of them fast enough. But this one's not bad. A lot of people in my Discord are playing it. It's definitely, you know, has that sightseeing MMO vibes where you just kind of throw it on in the background, grind out, let it autoplay. Games like this, if you guys have not watched any of my other autoplay MMO videos, I like to call these games like interactive wallpapers, right? Think of it like that. If you have like a second or third monitor, you throw one of these autoplay MMOs on those monitors, and it's like an interactive wallpaper, right? It's on there, you know, you're fighting bosses, killing spiders, right? That's the way I think of it, and that's the reason why I played these games for so long, because I'm not really playing. It looks like we got ourselves a group for Endless Tower. Will the leader actually start the tower? Am I the leader? All right, I'm not the leader. And here we go on the 7th floor of the tower. We'll go ahead and start the little crystal here. You should probably wait for your teammates to all be ready, but there you go. Turn this bad boy on auto and kill a bunch of yo-yo monkeys. There you go. But a boss will spawn. I'm not sure if it's on every floor, but the last boss we fought was actually pretty good. And dude, they're actually doing some pretty decent damage here, but I am a mage, so me just being right dead smack in the middle of all of the enemy attacks is probably not the best strategy, but you know what? That's the strategy that I'm gonna go for. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna back up a little bit. There we go. Ah, come on, my autoplay just throws me back in the mix. Hold on, I gotta bring someone back to life again. I'm spamming spacebar. Dude, I'm dead. Oh wow, what a wipe. It's not my fault. Let me out of here. But there you go, man. A nice little look at Ragnarok Begins. One thing I definitely want to do in this video, let us do some gacha rolls. Oh man, I am so close to a full 10 pull. I might like leave that one. They gave us some of these free golden thief costumes here. Let's check out the full animation here. Little gumball machine. And we have, what do we have? Oh, look at that, like a bootleg Assassin's Creed helmet. All right, we'll take that. I think I also have some card draws as well. You can attach cards to your gear. You can also find these from enemy drops as well. All the cards are corresponding to an actual enemy type. Kill and go my. I feel like this is a guarantee. Like a lot of people in my Discord have the same card. I feel like that might be a guarantee, but as you kill a lot of these enemies, they can drop their card. You can also get them out of the card draw, obviously. Here's the costume shop. You know, a Ragnarok game would not be complete without it. So lots of stuff here. You can buy with diamonds here. These are just regular diamonds, not cash shop diamonds. You can also buy things with tickets here as well. And the game did give out 2,000 of these costume tickets. That is how I bought my hot little yoga outfit. But you can see I do need to complete it with my pink sun visor. Got a little chef hat there, all kinds of stuff. Creepy Halloween hat, elven ears. You got full helmets, bag over your head there, which is kind of fun. Here's the actual outfits here. Bees. You can do something a little bit more, you know, hardcore looking there as well. Dude, take that. Let me take this bag off my head. Look at that little bootleg Lara Croft costume there. Some goofy little animal thing. Some Viking armor, which is pretty cool if you want to be like a swordsman or something like that. Back pieces, tail decorations. Why? Oh, this is not really a tail. This is like a little friendly little floating cat. You love to see that. But yeah, that's pretty much the game, man. Like I pretty much showed you everything about Ragnarok in a nutshell. But before I leave you, there's one thing I really kind of enjoyed about this game's upgrade system is that you upgrade your gear slots. You don't have to actually upgrade the gear itself, right? So whatever gear you put into these slots are automatically going to be boosted by the levels that you've upgraded it. I've seen some games do that in the past, but very far and in between when it comes to games that do stuff like this. I really like this system. It's just easier, right? Just like, let me just upgrade the slots, throw whatever gear I want into those. Like, I just feel like that simplifies everything. But one thing I definitely want to see in the future though, is some type of claim all button when it comes to achievements. Like, look at me, watch this. This is me accepting my achievements. I gotta do them one by one. At least you can spam click them, but look at this. So every now and then, after you've been playing the game for a few hours, you need to go into your little achievement book and go find all the little red dots and just spam click all of these bad boys. Now, once again, this is an autoplay MMO, so you can just be grinding mobs while you do this, but ain't nobody trying to do this. And then last and definitely not least, you can't just sit around and grind the game all day long. You do have a stamina system here. So if your stamina is out, you can't get EXP, gold, or items from any monster in the field. You get 1,000 stamina provided every single day. You can accumulate unused stamina to the next day, all the way up to 3,000. And then you do have some rest bonus. So as you're offline, you will get 400 rest bonuses provided every single day, which doubles your base, job, EXP, and Zenny gains. So there you go. I'm gonna see if I can't get to the next job level so I can unlock another class, because I definitely want to unlock some additional skills here. This is all I have unlocked on my mage, just these little 3 active skills. What is this? A firewall, huh? Let's go ahead and activate that bad boy. All right. So right now my next quest is available at level 44. So what I would do, I would turn this bad boy on autoplay right into this little area and then just grind away on these guys here. Was that my firewall? Hold on. Here it is. I'm just gonna press the button. There goes my firewall there. Ooh, not bad. Not bad at all. So there you go, my friends. A nice little look at Ragnarok Begins. Definitely, like I mentioned a little bit earlier, not the worst Ragnarok game that we've seen in years and years and years. So if you are a fan of the game, hey, here it is in all of its grindy glory. My name is FG, and I'm out.